The fact that there's hundreds of people in downtown Blacksburg on a freezing cold snow day at the end of March is a good sign. This is my hometown. This is where I was born. This is where I was raised. Much like one of the previous speakers, I was a freshman in high school on April 16, 2007. Before we had smartphones and cell phones, on lockdown all day, not knowing what was going on, thinking, could it be my mother? Could it be my friend's father? Could it be my teacher's husband on campus that is one of these victims? That fear was only overtopped by the realization later that day and the next day that it was our friends. It was our neighbors who are Holocaust survivors. It was the woman who picked up her daughter from swim practice. Those were the victims of this tragedy. It was no longer an abstraction for us here in Blacksburg. And after that tragedy, we waited and we saw our legislature in the state of Virginia, under the control of Morgan Griffith, do absolutely nothing. Nothing. Not a speech, not a declaration, not a sense of the House, nothing to recognize the tragedy that happened. Here we are 11 years later under the exact same policies, not only at the state level but the national level. This should be unacceptable to all of us. The only solution for guys like Morgan, they don't care about your letters. He's not going to change his mind if you talk to him, if you get the chance. The only way to deal with guys like him is to remove them from power, and that's what we have to do this November. Let us not underestimate the power of the NRA, even in this moment. They still have millions of dollars and millions of active members who do show up and vote, and they always show up and vote in every primary and every city and town and national election. We have to make sure that we do that as well. We can be activists, we can come out and do demonstrations, that's fantastic. We also have to vote. There is no replacement for that. So with that, I'll say thank you very much. I hope Blacksburg can be an important role in how we go forward on this policy. Thank you.